Will the Kingdom of El be able to survive all-out war with its neighbors? Well, let's hop into the pages of Dark Knights of Steel issue number 5 and find out together, shall we? Alrighty then, so as we join the book, Princess Zala, Superman's sister, has finally returned to their childhood home. She mourns the death of their father, the king, and also plays very coy with her brother, saying that the only reason she didn't return home right away following their father's death is because she was looking for the Green Man. Obviously, we know that's not true, because Zala's been running around on a kill-crazy rampage that threatens to absolutely upend the power structure within this medieval world. And hey, speaking of power structures, if the Kingdom of El is going to survive the upcoming battle, they're going to need some allies. This is why court jester Harley Quinn has gone to the Enchanted Forest to ask for aid from the Witch of the Forest, who, yes, you guessed it, just so happens to be this world's version of Poison Ivy, an incredibly powerful forest meta who has clashed with Batman many times, but was too strong to ever be put in a cage. Ivy is distrustful of the Elves after everything they've done to meta people, but at the same time, she genuinely really likes Harley, and aw, how cute is that? It doesn't matter what Elseworld universe we're in, these two always end up coming back together one way or another. In fact, at first, Ivy tries to strike a deal saying that she will protect the Kingdom of El from any intruder that would come through the forest on the condition that Harley would stay here in her magical forest kingdom. Ivy's commitment to this new deal actually gets tested right away as Wonder Woman on her winged Pegasus are making a beeline for the castle, which looks more than just a little bit threatening. Wonder Woman might be incredibly powerful in this world like she is in every other world, but she's fighting Poison Ivy on her own turf, and that advantage means a lot. The reason Princess Diana has come here right now is to be reunited with her lover Zala. She believes that the Kingdom of Storms is conspiring with her mother Queen Hippolyta, and she would move heaven and earth to make sure that the woman that she loved was not hurt. Naturally, Diana has no idea what Zala has been up to, or that she killed King Jefferson's son in cold blood. In fact, she lies pretty much directly to her face and does such a good job of it, even I as the reader begun to question whether or not she was in her right mind when she did it. Then of course there's still the matter of Batman and the newly found kryptonite. He returns to the kingdom a hero, but one with a very heavy heart who's going to have a very uncomfortable and awkward conversation about parentage with his childhood friend Prince Kal-El. And if you're wondering to yourself, how does a half Kryptonian have the ability to carry around a piece of kryptonite? Oh, this is genius. He's actually carrying it around in a piece of lead's armor. See, having the metal men be knights in this story just wasn't a fun bit of comic book continuity deep cutting, it also served a purpose in the story. When Bruce and Kal-El finally do have their secret meeting, Bruce completely unloads on his friend and tells him everything he's learned about the secret of his own parentage, as well as this strange fallen star from another world that seems to injure and incapacitate people like them. Kal-El does not take this news well at all, actually. Let me again remind you, if you've not been paying attention, Dark Knights of Steel definitely plays on the whole Game of Thrones logic, and now that Kal-El knows he has competition for the throne, he figures he better snuff out this problem before it becomes an even bigger issue, which he absolutely does, stabbing his dear friend with the piece of kryptonite. Oh, don't worry though, this isn't the end of the bastard Prince of Bats, quite the opposite in fact. As he falls to the earth, he ends up getting discovered by two weary travelers. Two peasants by the name of Jonathan and Martha. Yes, that's right, the medieval version of the Kents are the ones that actually save Batman after he falls from the sky in this continuity. How about that? And so that was Dark Knights of Steel issue number 5, everybody, and Tom Taylor does an excellent job really turning up the heat in this issue. Once again, if you're a reader like me, you thought you knew what was going on, you thought you knew where the story was going, this issue proves that we actually don't know much of anything. I actually really like this Game of Thrones style take on a battle between Superman and Batman, an idea that's older than dirt and has really been run into the ground as of recently. Is the implication here, if Kal-El grew up and lived the life of a spoiled prince without the everyday, everyman guiding light of the Kents, he could very well turn into the sort of person who would backstab a friend and brother if only to uphold the divine rights of kings? It's certainly an interesting idea, and I mean, hell, if Zala was okay being a murderer, then maybe that rotten apple don't fall too far from the tree now, do it? Overall, I'd give this one a very solid 8.5 out of 10, just a good time all around, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel again, thanking you so much for watching. watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out my Amazon link down in the description. Yes, that's right, the Cape Joel channel officially has its own Amazon storefront now. You can pick up a comic or anything else for that matter, and if you did, you'd really be helping me in the channel. So with that out of the way, everyone, I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.